So remember how we always keep going, the order is important, row by column? We're going to use the same thing to multiply matrices. It has to be row by column. We are going to end up, this is a 2 by 2, this is a 2 by 2, and no surprises, we're going to end up with another 2 by 2. So how do we get our first position here? Sounds like we're doing ballet. We times the first row by the first column. Now this will probably be the only time that I will write down all the actual timesy stuff. You will normally just do it in your head, okay? So what we will do here is it will be 2 times 1 plus, anyone want to have a go? 2 times 1 plus? 1 times 10, correct. To get, I'll let you write that down. To get this spot here, what do you think we're going to do? It's the first row by the second column. So first row, but now by the second column. So what do you think we're going to do? We're going to say 2 times? 2 times 3, correct. Plus 1 times 6. Right, so the blue spot, second row, second column, we just do that. You can work it out in your head if you wanted to, or just type it, each one, into your calculator. All right, so 2 plus 10 gives you 12. 6 plus 6, oh, didn't mean for that to happen. 4 plus 5 times 10 is 54. 12 plus 30 is 42, right? Again, what does that mean for us at the moment? Not a whole lot. But if we're talking about one matrix might represent the cost of certain goods and the other one is all the number of the goods that you have, then that will be meaningful later on. So we're just getting our process under control, and then we will look at applying it. All right. Do we remember how to put these into our calculator? Yeah. Where do we go? We're in the run matrix. Fantastic. Oh, you guys are good. Math. Matrices. Yep. We don't have to do n by n this time because there's clearly a 2 by 2, and then we can just type it in. So what was it? 2, 1, 4, 2, and use your arrow keys. 2, 1, 4. Oh, driving lesson. Okay, we use our arrow keys to go outside. We times 1, 3, 10, 6. So press that again. 1, 3. And there we go. So Coops has come in late. I don't know, the word on the street was you were trying to get Taylor Swift tickets, but you know.
Oh, yeah. I love some Tay-Tay tickets.
Me too. We're looking at this, and when we just did addition, it was, if they're not the same order, we can't add them together. So we straight away look at this and we go, well, this is, what order is this one?
3 by 2.
Number of rows, 3 by 2. Some of you are still mixing up the order, so just be careful. Okay, so we would be going, I don't think that this will have an answer. But we go in anyway, and we go, okay, let's try row by column. Well, I could do that, couldn't I?
Yes.
1 times 5 plus minus 1 times 2. So 5, take 2, 3. Can I put that there, or do you want me to write the timesies? I better do it just because we've just got one due join, so we'll just pop that there. So this position will be 1 times 5 plus minus 1 times 2. So take 1 times 2. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay, where would this one go if I went second row by the first column? Just underneath. So 2 times 5 plus 4 times 2. So it seems like it's okay to me that we can do this. And this one, again, it's the third column, again by the, third row by the first column. So 0 times 5, anything times 0 is 0, plus 3 times 2. And of course, yeah, I'm hearing people already, they're going, oh yes, I can do the second column, absolutely. It'll be this spot here. How would I get that? Right, still the first row, but now it's the second column. I find this quite satisfying. Anyway, 1 times 1. But then I also find integration satisfying. And we could fill in the rest of it. Agreed? So we're looking. We noticed, right, the orders, we finished off, we're happy. You know, if you want to keep writing all of this in there, you can. As I said, you could probably be better off just grabbing your calculator and typing in 0 times 1 plus 3 times 8. The risk is, type the wrong number, nowhere to go. But always double check. The good news is that you've got your calculators to double check. The bad news is that if I just put a letter in here, calculator's no good. Okay, so make sure that you do know the process. Don't just rely on, I'm going to use my calculator every single time. Alrighty, let's see if we could do this the other way. So when we were adding matrices, A plus B equals B plus A. That was pretty straightforward. When we do normal mathematics, 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2, correct? So if I've got this matrix here, times this one, A times B, surely B times A would be the same. Let's have a look. No, I'm hearing no. So we've got 5, 2, 1, 8. If we times this by 1, 2, 0, minus 1, 4, 3, anyone want to know or say why it's not going to work? Yeah, row by column. 5 times 1, 1 times 2. Oh, poor little 0. What's going to go on there? Right, they're not the same number. So this will be, can't do, cannot do. So a couple of things that we are now learning here. When we are multiplying, we know that AB does not equal BA. We also know that they don't have to be the same order. It'll always work when they are the same order, but you can also get a multiplying when they're not the same order. How will you know? We're watching this because this is the trick. You're watching, Heather? So when we do our orders like this, can you see if this number and this one, so the number of columns of the second one equals the row of the first of the second, right? If they are the same, it will be able to be multiplied, right? And anything you notice about the outers? So in order for this to work, these inners have to be the same. Yep. What are the outers? 3 by 2. What was your answer? 3 by 2. So your outers will actually give you the dimensions of your answer. How cute is that? Nice? So we've got, what order is this matrix? 1 by 3. So what does, if I want this to have an answer, what would the order of the next matrix have to be? 3 by something. Okay, now you could say a 3 by 8 or a 3 by whatever, but oh my God, we're going to be doing so much work with that. So let's keep it simple. Yep. Do you know what? I'm even going to make it incredibly more simple. I'm just going to go A, 3 by 1. Okay. So my matrix would look like this, have 3 rows. So we'll go 2, 5, minus 3. And I can now pre-draw my matrix, my answer. What's it going to be? Oh, 1 by 1. So it's just going to be one answer, but it's still a matrix, so I still put the thing around. So think about it. It has to be just 1 by 1 because the only way I can do is row by column. That's it. Row by column, I get one answer. If this was a 3 by 2, I'd have another column, so then yes, it would be a 3 by 2. I'd have 2 columns. But let's not do extra work if we don't have to. Okay, so what's my answer going to be? 1 times 2 is 2. 0 times 5 is 0. Negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. So 6 plus 2 gives me 8. What I was saying before is if you are, you know, a little bit brain dead on we do have a lesson on a Friday, so you could just type in, why is this not going? We'll go minimize, there we go. That fit? So I would just type in 1 times 2 plus 0 times 5 plus negative 2 times negative 3. Oh, I was about to say, and you're not going to stuff up. And that's on video. What did I do? I had a times and a plus. Oops. It's hard writing on the board. 1 times 2, I didn't press the 0 hard enough. There we go. 8. Huzzah. Okay? Because you don't want to do something silly like say minus 2 times 3 is 5 or something, and then you get the wrong answer. So always just double check. Finicky, but doable. What do you reckon? Nice? Okay, so